Welcome back to Two of a Kind. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Michelle.
And Michelle, I'm exhausted.
No, literally, that's how I feel. But this is our Halloween episode, which is why literally I'm wearing the colors.
I was going to say, you're very dressed in theme. I love a theme, and I love that you went with it.
Yeah, even my earrings, they're black.
Wow, you went hard.
No, literally, I was like, what should I wear today? And I'm like, orange and black. Like, thank God I didn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
But other than that, Halloween this year just wasn't for me.
But I feel like it wasn't for anyone. I find online, I'm used to seeing like so many photos and Halloween parties. And I only saw like a couple of celebrities post. But when it comes to people on my feed, like real friends, I saw nothing.
Okay, that's a very good point. I saw even very little celebrities and nobody really on my feed, except if they had babies.
You have lipstick on your teeth. Okay.
Except if they had babies, then I saw them in like their little like Winnie the Pooh outfit, their shark outfit. Like that's who I saw.
That's the key. Like for when you're a kid, that's the key type of outfit because it's cold outside and you get to be cozy in your outfit. You're not trying to be a cute Cinderella with a puffer jacket underneath.
I know. It's always like that. What? You can't be cute when you have to wear a winter jacket.
No, and as you get older, it becomes harder because that's when you care about what you look like and you're trying so much harder to be like Halloween, you're a little sexier, but then you have this jacket.
Yeah, but we're not trick-or-treating. So it's like you walk in with your jacket and then you take it off and you're at the party.
Facts.
But this year I had no motivation. I was like, please, nobody have a Halloween party that I'm going to have FOMO if I don't attend, you know? But like nobody did anything special. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like everyone was on the same vibe. It just wasn't it this year.
Even celebrities, usually they start literally like a week before every single day of that week. It's a new costume, a new idea. And this year I was like, thank you. Like nobody did that.
Yeah, I saw Kim Kardashian post a couple. Tana Mojo actually went hard this year.
Really? I don't follow her.
Yeah, she posted quite a few. She was Christina Aguilera. She did Barbie with Jeff from the Vlog Squad. She was a Playboy bunny.
Okay, basic.
That was like her party that she threw. I guess she does one every year. And like whatever, your little.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go see. I think 3 costumes, fine, because if you do like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Halloween this year was on a Tuesday, so obviously maybe people do something on a Tuesday, then that's fine.
Yeah, I would say 3 costumes is okay.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you're not seeing the same people, like rewear your costume.
100% rewear your costume.
And borrow from the friend from the year before.
No one talks about how expensive costumes are.
For nothing.
For like a piece of plastic that I'm putting on.
They're the worst material. You wear them one time, like they won't survive the next year.
Not even that. You think you're getting like, let's just say a nurse outfit. It's a t-shirt that's supposed to be the dress. You're like, how am I wearing this?
Yeah, everything is teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny and the shittiest quality.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks this year is that I didn't get any Halloween candy.
Did you buy any? You bought some.
Yeah, like in September when they were like cheaper. Now they're insane. But actually, maybe now if I go back in a couple weeks, they'll be on sale.
No, because I literally took myself to the Walmart, the Provigo, looking for discounted candy, and like everything was sold out.
Yeah. Oh, and they're not going to restock.
They're not going to restock. There was like nothing. There was literally like Tootsies, like the chocolates.
Yeah, nobody wants
it. Like I don't need this. But it's crazy. Walmart opens at 8 a.m. I got there at like 8:30. Like everyone was looking for it. I'm like, people go hard. Like we want this 50% candy.
It's the same thing. I've done it for Valentine's Day, Christmas, Easter. Like the next day, people are crazy. Like you see a different side of people after a holiday and things are on sale.
100%. There was no more Halloween candy and it was all filled with candy canes and like Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
You know, nobody works harder than the people who need to put out for the festivities.
No, the industry is always like pushing us. Like we can never catch a break. They're always rushing us. It's like, okay, next holiday. It's like, can I just chill for a sec?
I know. It's like, I need no decorations. We're soon going to have Valentine's Day, Easter. Like, it's all going to start popping.
Yeah. Did any costume that you've seen online really stand out to you?
The Kardashians always do a really good job. Like the Bratz dolls was really good to me.
I saw Paige and Craig do Beckham and Victoria Beckham and David Beckham.
Okay, that, and I saw for Southern Charm that who dated, I can't remember anybody. The blonde girl, super pretty.
Did she date Shep? Olivia?
No, the other one.
Mallory LaCroix? No. That girl?
Yeah. What's her name? Oh my god, this is crazy.
It's with an M. Why am I saying Mallory LaCroix? Madison.
Her and her husband, did you see theirs?
No, what was it?
Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson. Like, I know it's tuna, but it says chicken. Like that scene. The thing is, those costumes could be good, but you always have to post a slideshow of you being the person and then the original photo so everyone knows who you are.
And then that means it wasn't convincing enough. Like, if you have to show me who you're trying to be, it's not enough.
Well, that's what happens when you're just trying to be a regular person. If you're not in a costume, like no one's just dressing up as Britney Spears as a person. No, they're dressing up her in her Toxic video, in her Oops, I Did It Again video. Like, you can't just dress up as her.
Yeah, but when people did the Hailey and Bieber this year that I saw online, they didn't have to do a slideshow. We all knew what they were talking about.
Yeah, because everybody did it.
And you know what? And it's also happened like recently where these people are taking things from like the archives in like 2001. So I guess they have to remind us, you know? Like Britney, the whole Britney and Hailey, like her in the red dress just happened. It's
True.
all in our brains. But the other ones are a little farther back.
Yeah. I like when somebody actually like, dresses up.
Yeah, it's really hard to do a couple costume. I really love them, but everything seems overdone to me. Then I'll see someone else do something. I'm like, oh, that was creative.
You know what I learned recently? That Woody and the girl cowboy, I always used to see, I've never done it, but people use them as a couple costume. And then our friend was like, no, they're like best friends, or like they treat each other like siblings almost in the movie. I'm like, that's wild that we were like putting them as a couple.
No, he liked this other girl. I forget the other doll.
Yeah, I know, but usually it's like you're like, what's her name, Wendy? I don't know.
I think they were just trying to be like the boy and girl version of this doll.
Yeah,
they weren't actually being a couple.
Yeah. Couple costumes are always hard. Like Steve, for example, would never want to do a. No, honestly, he did one last year. We did it from Dodgeball.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah, it's true, and that was a good one.
Yeah,
and you were comfy.
I was so comfortable. Like, that's what you need to do if you're going to a party. Like, you better make sure your outfit is so comfortable. Like, I was in like my shorts and a t-shirt, my running shoes. Like, I was like running around.
Yeah, you were like sprinting all comfy. We did Austin Powers, so I was one of the fembots.
It was good.
I was also comfy.
True,
but I was wearing a wig, which was not comfy.
Yeah.
You know, it got itchy.
Yes, there's a price to pay.
Yeah, but I had to be blonde.
Do you think? Oh, 100%. Like, you need the wig.
And it's Halloween. Like, I want to wear a wig.
Yeah. But it's also, no one's going to know you're fembot if you're not blonde.
No, the thing is, I saw other ones and they were brunette and I knew who they were. I was like, I didn't really have to go that hard with the wig. But like, when do I get to be blonde?
You got into the spirit.
Yeah. Let me be like a little fugly, you know?
No, 100%. You used to be blonde. That was fugly.
That was fugly. We don't talk about those days.
The good old days. If you're literally going to break up with your boyfriend and a week later is Halloween and you have like this, you already have your costumes, you guys are set. Are you pushing this breakup until Halloween is over? Or are you just, you know,
ending it
right away?
I'm pushing it.
For the week? Or what if it's a month?
Because like, I feel like we already have these plans. Like, I don't want to like ruin this Halloween weekend. You know what I mean? Like, that's so annoying.
Not the Halloween weekend.
Not the Halloween weekend. Like, we have plans. Like, we're all happy. And I feel like he would be sad. I would be sad. And then like, you're also ruining your own time. So I think like a week is close by. I would just suck it up.
For sure. But
I'd be like, get the fuck away from me at this party.
That's the thing. You're probably miserable being with him at this party.
Yeah, I would just be like everywhere else.
Yeah. Do you think, okay, now where it's like not Halloween, but do you think like people like wait their breakups out? Like they have a trip planned?
Yeah, 100%. That's why it gets delayed. I've seen on TikTok, girls are like, I found out my boyfriend was cheating on me on this vacation, but like I wanted the whole vacation. So she's like, I just never brought anything up till after.
Yeah, that's probably something I would do.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm on this vacation. I might as well just stick it out. But in terms of pushing something just because I know I have things planned, if it wasn't the week before, I would do it. If I was miserable, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know, and then I feel like the energy's off. Like, you're both hanging out because you're supposed to be hanging out, but you hate each other.
If it's longer than a week, like I would probably end it. Like I'm not being like, oh my God, we're November now, whatever. Oh, the holidays are coming up. Like, you know, holidays you want to be with like loved ones. Like, no, peace out.
No, the holidays are in December. We're good.
Yeah.
Break up. Actually, November is such a great month because nothing's going on. You actually have unless it's like their birthday somewhere in there, you pretty much have a clean slate.
Yeah. But I think people would wait it out. That's the thing, which is psychotic to me. Like they want the holidays with somebody, so they're just like not breaking up yet. Like, oh, we'll see, because it's like they don't want to ruin that time for themselves either.
Yeah, and then it just becomes a whole toxic situation.
No, it's wild.
And
I
like,
can't.
no, yeah. I see both sides of it, you know, but I'm not that type of person. I feel like you would see through me too. I couldn't pretend.
No, I'd probably be happier if I broke up with you earlier if I'm feeling like that.
Yeah.
I'll be relieved on the holidays. I'll probably have a better time at my family event.
And then you're like, I am hanging out with my boyfriend, but I'm having FOMO because all my friends are together. I don't even want to be here.
Yeah. No, 100%.
It would just be too much. I think a lot of people like in relationships like that know so much more in advance and they keep waiting it out, and then you're in this position. Because I feel like if you think about wanting to break up with someone, it doesn't just dawn on you.
It doesn't just dawn on you, but then I find it gets harder and harder. Like you're waiting it out, you're doing this, you have this event, you want to pass this week, and then you're like, how do I break up with this person? You had this whole family event that you've been like waiting for, and then they're like, but what do you mean? Like we had such a good time at like my uncle's 50th birthday. And you're like, yeah, about that.
But sometimes I think you need to like marinate with it. It's like, you know, you're in your head, you're like, oh, I don't think this is going to go anywhere. But like, just because it's the first thought doesn't mean you have to act on it. So then you wait a bit, you kind of see if things can change, if you're just in the funk. So that aspect of it, I think is okay. But you marinate too long and then you're just...
Then you're in it. If you're not communicating, then you're in it.
Yeah. No, too much. I've never been in that situation though, where I waited for something.
Me either.
Thank God.
Because I literally don't care. Like, I don't care about that enough. I'd be like, if this is not for me, like, I am just not into it.
Yeah.
Because it's like a pit at something that I would have a good time at. And I have like a pit because I'm like with somebody I don't want to be with, or like I want to break up with them, but I don't know how. It's like ruining that time.
Yeah. And if you're just not with them.
But I also think like we're more independent. Like we've both gone through breakups, and like the next day we're like, okay, what are we doing today? Like, you know, we're not people that like sit down and literally like cry themselves to sleep.
No, at all. But I don't like that either. Like,
no, me too. We know people, and I'm like get it together. You know what I mean? Like nobody should make you feel like you feel so low about yourself. Like they were the best thing about you. It's like, no.
I know, like, you get so depressed, you lose weight. I'm like, what? How are you doing that?
You could be sad and you could miss somebody and miss the relationship, and like maybe you didn't break up with them, they broke up with you, and you like want them back, but I'm not making myself sick over it. Like you have to realize like they don't want you. Like why do you want someone that doesn't want you?
Yeah, me too. I feel like I move on. I don't move on quickly, but like you said, they're not my entire life, so I could move on.
Yeah, but that's the thing about people who also... you have to make like obviously your boyfriend, your husband, whatever, like the priority of your life, but you have life outside of them. So people that don't have that, I feel like they get more depressed. Like now, like they are not so close with their friends anymore.
Yeah, especially when you date within a group and then you break up and it's like, whose friend group is this? And it's too intertwined. I feel like it's really good to have your own friend groups, but have your own life.
For sure. But that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes people have their friend group outside of the relationship, but they kind of distance themselves from their friends because they're so into the relationship.
Oh.
Like seeing them every day, hanging out with them all the time, where it causes a drift between you and your friends. And then when you break up, you're like, hi guys, I'm back in the picture, you know?
Yeah. And then as long as you're not depressed, like, okay, they can welcome you back.
Yeah. No, sometimes I'm like, I've seen friends go through breakups where I'm like, how are you taking it like this hard?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Me too. And I feel like I'm not someone that talks about it all the time. Like if I break up with someone, I'm not constantly talking about to my friends how much I miss them.
Yeah.
What I liked about them, how much I hate them. You know, it's literally internalized and then forgotten about.
I don't know if that's the healthiest either, but you don't have to tell me every detail, but you're like,
No, but sometimes you sit with a friend and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sad. Like, I thought about them all day. I missed them. And I'm like, that would like never come out of my mouth. You know what I mean?
no, 100%.
Like, I'm not giving this air. Like, you're dying in my mind. And like, you'll slowly, like, I'll stop thinking about you.
Yeah, like obviously I know you miss them, like you're not with them anymore. If I break up, if I'm not with somebody, like, you know, I miss them, but I don't want to talk about it constantly.
No, so not like that. And I kind of hate when people are like that too. I'm like, okay, we get it. You miss them. Like, we know.
I'm also not a texter. Like after we break up, I never want to speak to you again.
Yeah, like it's
No, it's literally like, it's not even let's stay friends. Like I have enough friends. I don't need more.
oh no, the let's stay friends is not real.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it's like, don't talk to me ever again.
Yeah. And I feel like at the beginning, like, no, honestly, you never see them again. You say hi to them when you see them, and that's it.
And that's it. And like when their birthday comes around, you don't need to text them happy birthday. Like you have not spoken to this man for a year. Their birthday comes around, like don't text him.
Okay, so let's bring it back. Let's say you broke up with them a week before their birthday, or they broke up with you a week before their birthday. Well, actually, the other way, you might feel differently, and it's their birthday the following week. Are you texting them happy birthday?
A week, fine. Anything more than a week, like no.
Yeah, it's like we're no longer chill.
No, like what somebody breaks up with you, I'm like, I'm sad, I'm like whatever, and then happy birthday, like hope you have a good one. Like no, it won't be a good one.
Yeah.
Like that's so I can't.
Yeah. No, me too. I'm not like that. But I'm also not one to like unfollow on social media and do all that.
Same.
That is just a lot. But
Yeah,
people,
I don't care that much.
No, people literally unfollow, and then like a few minutes, like I was gonna say a few minutes later, like a few months later, they're following you again. It's like now it's weird.
Those people that unfollow though, it's like they can't see what you're doing. Like they're not over it enough to see what you're doing on a daily basis. So they have to do it, and like it's fine. If that's better for your mental health, unfollow them, don't do anything. But it's just not for me because I'm a strong independent lady. I'm like, I could see everything you're doing, and like I'm moving on too.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so behind the breaking up and this like petty bullshit.
100%.
Like I actually, like I know when in your 20s, like you're supposed to be doing that, but it's just like such a toll on you, and the little games that you play when you're younger. And then when you're older, you're like, I don't have time for that. Like, are we hanging out? Do you like me? Do I like you? Are you coming to this party with me or are you not?
Yeah. I find now, like that we're older, there should be no games. There should be no toxic like mind games going on. If I text you and you don't answer, I shouldn't be thinking that you read it and you just don't want to answer me, and like you want to take an hour to answer me, so then I'll take an hour to answer you. Like if I text you and you don't answer, I'm 100% assuming you're busy.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I'm not insecure about why you're not answering me. I'm like, oh, this person's busy, he'll answer me when he's ready.
No, but it has happened in my previous relationships where I feel like they're purposely taking long, because we all know we're with our phones 24/7.
Yeah.
So especially during like, let's say school or whatnot, after 30 minutes, you checked your phone. Even at work, you checked your phone, unless you're in a meeting, whatever.
Yeah.
It's something that we're all attached to. So I feel like back then I was like, oh, it's a game. Like you're gonna see it, maybe look at it and then not answer. It's like, for what? Like you looked at it, answer.
Yeah.
Now I like with John, I never feel like that. If he doesn't answer me for an hour, I'm like, oh, he's in the meeting. Oh, he's busy. I'm never like, he looked at my text and decided he's gonna wait.
No, 100%. And that's what makes you, I feel like, more secure in the relationship. Playing these games, it makes both people feel insecure. You're not like at ease with the person you're with. It's like, why do I want to feel like that with somebody who's supposed to be my world, you know?
Yeah, I feel like most people who do that though are just, like you said, insecure people, just like at the root of who they are. Like even I feel like in their friend group, you know, like someone who's not secure or confident, they're gonna do those games.
Yeah, they want you to feel like how they feel.
Yeah.
And they don't feel good about themselves. They don't want you to feel good about yourself.
Wow, well said.
Yeah. And that happens when you're 18. So if like you're past the age of 21, like get it together.
Yeah, but it still happens now. Like our friends are texting people and then like trying to like hang out, go on dates, and then they just ghost them. I'm like, but you're 20 years old. How are you ghosting someone?
Oh, like on the apps and stuff?
Or like texting, you're hanging out. Like
Yeah.
literally the back and forth and then just like nothing.
And you're like, they're not interested, so they just decide to leave you on red. But it's like, are you a man? Are you 28 years old? Can you answer me?
Yeah, like say something.
Say you're not interested. Use your words.
And it's even, it takes more work to ignore text message, because what if the person's following up? Hey, like, did you get my message? Like, or they question the text.
What? That gives me a pit.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'd rather just say it. I'm going to have a pit when I have to read your response to that, but then it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't want to have to deal with you keep texting me and me not answering.
Oh my God. The worst.
No, I can't handle it. So it's like, just tell me what you're actually feeling.
And then those people at this age, it's like, I could tell you're going to be single for a while. Because like you don't have the mental capacity right now to be in a serious relationship.
And that's probably why they're single. Why they're on the app. So you know what I mean? Like when you ask somebody when their last relationship was and it was like years ago, you're like, have you matured? Like maybe that's the reason.
Yeah. We're putting this problem back on you.
Yeah, like take accountability.
No, but it's true though. Like when people aren't in a relationship, I'm just like, there's something wrong with you, but and you've been in relationships in the past that are just like not working out for you. I'm just like, oh, I feel like there was like toxic shit going on.
100%. Even like now when let's say somebody's having a party, a gathering, and they invite me and they're like, and Steve's invited too.
It
like,
goes without saying.
No, I'm like, no shit, he's invited. Like, what do you mean? Like he was coming regardless.
Yeah, like if you're inviting me, they're coming.
Yeah, it's like, that's what I don't understand.
Unless it's a girls' dinner, unless it's like a guys' dinner, sure. But if there's gonna be like boys and girls at this gathering, like yeah.
Yeah. I was actually invited to a birthday like in the summer, and it was a birthday dinner, and they texted me like, oh, it's birthday dinner, we just want to verify who's coming, like, are you coming? And it wasn't like, it was so intimate, but there was like boys and girls there. I'm like, I find it weird that I couldn't bring my significant other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very strange.
It's very strange. I'm like, it's not a girl thing. Like, it's just weird how.
And even if you're just friends with me, like now become acquainted with this guy.
Or even if you're not, it's like, make room. Everyone here we're at the age where every single person is most probably with somebody. It's like, you just have to automatically do the +1 in your head.
No, 100%. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, but it's like, you could even ask, it was like an intimate dinner, you know? It was just bizarre.
But I'm sure maybe if you did, they would allow it. But it's weird how it's like,
I didn't even want to ask. Like,
yeah, because what am I doing asking?
yeah. Like, I get when you're 18 and you're like, oh, I'm not going to like invite him, or like, I just want to hang out with you guys tonight. And like,
Yeah, because you have your friends like, that you want to just have your one-on-one time with.
But at a certain point, it goes without saying that you're invited to each other's plans.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to say it and I shouldn't have to ask.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, John has like a business dinner that he has to go to this weekend. And he called me. He's like, hey, so like there's like a dinner that I'm like hosting for like work. If you want to come, like we're taking like 4 of like people for I'm like 4 people, like 4 of their partners from out of town.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to go.
Okay, but like at least the invite was given.
No, it was extended to me, but I'm just like, I can't bother to be sitting at a table talking about your work.
It's like, I wish you didn't even invite me.
Yeah, I was like, thank you, but I'm going to pass on that.
No, that's hard though. You don't know people in that way.
So hard. And if it was different, if it was like a gathering or a cocktail party where I can walk around, we can move around and I could talk to other people, but I'm going to be restricted to this table and it's just not it for me.
No, that I understand. Work's more of a tricky thing.
But I'm just like, that's funny that I'm at that age now where he's like, okay, like like our wives are gonna be there or something, you know?
Yeah. Like, oh my god, like Christmas parties. Do you invite your like wives and husbands to that?
I wonder where I'm working now if it is. I feel like no.
Me too.
I feel like work Christmas parties never do that.
Because weird stuff happens at a work Christmas party.
Oh my god.
And nobody wants their significant other there when they're at the work Christmas party.
Yeah. No, so true. People have like work wives and work husbands.
100%. Everyone's cheating
People
on
have
everyone.
girlfriends at work.
Yeah, like it's two separate lives.
Yeah. No, it's weird. And honestly, it's a work Christmas party where it's a chance to be with your coworkers. I don't think it's necessary to have your significant other.
No, it definitely will change the dynamic.
But there are some things like there was a hockey game at the Bell Center that work had tickets for. Like they had a box and they're like, if you want to come and let us know if you're going to bring a significant other. I'm like, that's really nice.
Well, yeah, because it's not at work. It's like an event, you know?
Yeah.
That is really nice of them.
But they're paying for the tickets and they were saying we can invite our spouses.
Yeah.
Or significant others, whatever they are.
Yeah.
No, but it's cute.
I think now, like, anytime I'm invited somewhere, like, the invite is given to the next person and then they can decide if they want to come or not.
Yeah. You got to leave it up to them. And that person especially will probably want them to be there. You get to kill, like, especially if you're not living with them, you're killing two birds with one stone. You get to hang out with your partner, get to hang out with friends.
No, for sure. And, like, everyone gets to hang out together.
Yeah.
And then you all, like, you want your friends, your friends' boyfriends and your boyfriend to all be friends. Like, you were like, come get to know everybody, you know? Like, it becomes fun. You know that when you're, like, now it's been, like, years that we're with the person. But I mean, like, at the beginning when you're like, okay, like, I want everyone to meet you, you know?
Yeah, it's a little awkward at the beginning every time because you're not real friends yet.
No, you're never going to be real friends.
No, but as you continue to go to these things together and see each other out, you become better friends.
For sure. But if I'm not with you anymore, like, my friends, not your friends.
Oh, yeah. Don't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
But that's the great thing about having your own group of friends.
No, exactly.
Because you get to be like, no, these are my people.
Yeah. No one's, like, splitting sides. It's, like, awkward, too. Like, for the rest of your life, like, when you have an event, like, oh, this person might be there.
Oh, God. It's like there's nothing worse about seeing your ex somewhere. You know what I mean? You're just like,
yeah.
You're just like, you're ruining the vibes.
Even if I don't ever have to speak to you, like, your presence, I feel it.
What a drag.
What a drag. Like,
no, it is. It's just like, and it's because it's like we're not going to be talking, but like we know each other. It's like, oh, you had such a history, but now you're going to pretend like you don't know each other.
Yeah.
It's like this weird dynamic that goes on that taints the room.
And then you're like new partners there and you're like, it's just weird for everybody.
Yeah, it's honestly the weirdest situation. No, it's the best person there is going to be, let's say, John. Or if it happened where we're at a party where we see one of his ex, me. So I don't give a fuck. They're the ones with the awkward tension. Like, I don't know. I was never part of this relationship to have this, like, feeling.
No, but you don't think it would be weird? You're like, oh, his ex-girlfriend's here.
No, because I feel like then it would be, like, out of sight, out of mind. But they're, like, sitting with, like, this, like, dead air.
Knowledge.
Yeah, this knowledge. Like, they know what went on where I have no idea what went on. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't really feel like that now, though, because I feel like it's been, like, so long that it's, like, I don't even think I would, like, notice. Do you know what I mean?
No, like, you just, like, do your own thing at the end of the day, but you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
Mel was at a party once and she saw her ex and she didn't say hi. She's like, it was so weird. Like, we didn't even acknowledge each other.
Oh, it's happened to me too, which I even told Steve about once. And he was like, that's so freaking weird.
Yeah, it's like, it becomes weird not to acknowledge. Oh, I forgot that happened to you.
It's like, I feel like, yeah, like, I don't even want to go into it, but it's like, I'm here with, like, my friends. If you show up somewhere, like, you should say hi. And, like, if you're going to be a little bitch about it, like,
I know the situation, so I agree with you.
But Mel felt the same way. Like, it's just, it depends, like, what it is.
Yeah. No, I'm like,
thank God we don't go out anymore. We just, like, I love when people have house things.
Yeah.
Like, invite, like, a nice dinner.
And not even, like, their parents' house. I want to go to your house. I want to go to your apartment.
The freedom that you feel when you walk into, like, someone's actual apartment, condo, house, rather than, like, their parents. It's like, am I going to have to speak to your parents when I get there? Like, you make that 10-minute small talk. All you want to do is, like, go to the basement with your friends.
Yeah, and you're, like, confined to one space of the house. You're like, we're going to stay here.
Yeah.
We're in an apartment. I know it's small, too, but at least, like, you're free to roam a little bit. You're more comfortable.
Yeah, and it's, like, weird because we're at the age where it's, like, we're so much older that we can have, like, real deep conversations with your parents. And it's like, but I just want to, like, go shoot the shit downstairs with my friends.
Yeah. And, like, when you're at someone's house, you don't have to be like, oh, you guys, like, should leave. It's getting late. Stay whenever.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no one here to be like, you were up so late and I heard you and I was trying to sleep.
100%. Everyone's more comfortable.
Yeah. Well, getting older, like sometimes gives me a pit, but sometimes I'm like, wow, look at all the possibilities.
No, I feel so much better. Like especially, well, now that I'm older, whatever, but we're talking about relationships and insecurities, like you realize that you deal with so much shit when you're younger in a relationship. Where older, you're like, I feel so much like lighter, you know?
Yeah, I think at the beginning you're kind of navigating it because you're going through it for the first time. You're like, oh, should I be mad at this? Oh, or like that made me mad, but you don't always have to voice something that annoys you.
Yeah, like you don't know how to internalize information. So you're just like every little thing, like, oh, you didn't answer me here. You spoke to this, you know, like you're getting mad at all these little like stupid details.
Yeah, why'd you text her? Why are you talking to her? What happened here? Why wasn't I invited? Because exactly like you said, like everything's a big deal.
Yeah.
As you get older, you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, literally, like, okay, go out. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Like you feel like there's like so much more like trust, security, like communication going on that you don't have that anxiety in the relationship.
But you know what I never did? You know that you can only go out if I go out.
Oh my God. The people that did that.
Because there's people who still do that. It's very like, you can't go out without me. And
I think because something might have happened that ruined the trust between them, that now if you want to go out, I have to be there, which you'll never build it because you'll never let the person go out and like prove you wrong after.
no, and if you're already putting like guidelines and stuff on your relationship, like it's not it. I would never. How are you putting these restrictions?
And imagine you could only go out and John like had to be there. Like I just want to be here without you.
Like this like man on your
Yeah,
shoulder.
like if you're out, I'm out.
No, I can't. I've never even been the type to put like these restrictions on a relationship. Like goes without saying. If I have to say, oh, like be good,
Yeah, like don't cheat on me. Like there's an issue.
there's an issue.
Yeah. I was never that type of person either to be like, don't go out, like do this, do that.
But I would be that type of person where if they went out and didn't invite me, it's like, but why wouldn't you invite me? Not if it's a boy thing. I'm saying like
Yeah.
that it's kind of weird. It's like, but why wouldn't you're going out? Why wouldn't you not want to have me there? Or if I'm going out and I know we're going with a group of people, why would I not want my boyfriend there?
Okay, but that's weird. Like if someone doesn't invite you, like weird.
Fucking
Red
toxic
flag.
shit. Toxic shit.
Yeah, red flag about that.
Yeah.
Like let me decide if I want to go or not. I'll be invited to everything, and if I want to go, I'll go. And if I don't, I don't.
Yeah.
I think like since I started dating Steve, like I would invite him everywhere and he would never come. But invite everywhere. Cause
Yeah.
like why that's so mean.
But then I think at some point he has to be like, I'm coming. If you're invited, it's not a choice anymore. Do I come or do I not? Like you have to show up.
Like for what event are you talking about? Like at what point do they have to come? Like if you're just chilling with your friends. If it's just a party.
No, but I'm saying I'm trying to think of something that you invited him that he didn't want to come
Well,
to.
you threw out this fact. You need to back it up. Like if somebody's having a house party and I'm like, do you want to come? He's like, no, I'm gonna go.
No, not that, because I don't even want to leave my house, so I understand. I'm trying to think maybe like a brunch that we're going for like 2 hours, and he's like, oh no, it's too early. Like I had such a long week. I just want to sleep in.
Who's the brunch with?
Our family. I said a family brunch.
Oh yeah,
It's our
come.
family.
Yeah, come.
Yeah, like you cannot sleep in today.
Yeah,
Take a nap when we get back.
yeah. No, that you have to come to like family events and stuff.
Okay. Because you said some things you didn't tell him to come, like you would invite him to and he would choose not to come. So I was trying to think of something.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like,
Oh my God, Christmas morning.
oh yeah, he wouldn't come to Christmas morning because it was so hectic. It's
Because
true.
he did lunch and it's like, fuck off. Like, come to my morning.
Yeah, very true.
Now he comes.
Now he comes.
Now it's a big fucking day.
Now that like I can't even talk about it. I'm full thinking about it. Like it's too much Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like every meal I'm like hopping to someone else's house.
But that's the holidays.
But then you do it together because you're both going.
Yeah, you have to split the holidays.
Yeah.
I have to get.
Imagine people that like, that's the thing, when you're dating at a young age, I feel like you don't have to split the holidays.
No.
Like I'm hanging out with my family, you're hanging out with your family. Like at what point do you feel like you have to split holidays?
Or at least invite each other to their holidays if they don't fall in the same, if they
For
don't.
sure, if they don't fall, if you celebrate different things, you're coming no matter what.
But still, I think you have to be older. Like when people are like 13 and they're inviting their boyfriends, I'm like, you don't have to do this now.
Okay, no, but like, why do you have a boyfriend at 13?
Yeah. People do.
Yeah. I would say like after 3 years, let's say you both celebrate Christmas. After 3 years,
You're
you have
splitting.
to, yeah, you have to pick and choose.
Yeah, I would say that's serious enough that we got to do both.
1 or 2 years, like, it flew.
Yeah, but 3 years, I agree. That's the mark where it's like
Getting serious, you have to like make time for everybody.
Yeah, and the holidays are a special time when you're meeting not even just like the parents, like extended families are there, and I feel like you have to like melange a little bit.
Yeah. It's a good timeline.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so weird that I have to like get up from this house and like go to another house.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's wild. And like we sleep in now, so it's just like my alarm goes off, I have to get dressed, drive to this house. I will never forget a few years ago on Christmas Day, we had Sirius XM with our car. But you know when it's just a package when you first get a car, you have to pay extra after, like if you want to keep it? We had it for, I'm going to say like 2 years. Christmas Day, we're driving Sirius XM, we're hopping and bopping in the car. All of a sudden, static. We're like, what happened? And we realized they cut the cord on Christmas Day.
Evil, and also the fact that that's your core memory and I have no memory of it.
No, like I went through some shit that year.
No, that was a hard Christmas for you.
It was insane. Like John and I just looked at each other, we're like, did they just cut on Christmas Day? And I get it, maybe.
Oh my god, I thought I was in the car. That's why I said I have no memory of it.
No, you weren't in the car. I was in the car with John.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, you
And
have
I was
no
like,
memory.
when was this?
But I would have told you. So it was a fact that you have no. But yeah, you don't have no memory.
Well, yeah, I wasn't there. It didn't affect me.
No, it really affected me.
No, that's not nice.
Not nice at all. Anyways, I feel like I said what I had to say about relationships. I'm trying to think.
I know it's hard because the way I feel about toxic people and like not chill relationships, I haven't felt like that in so long.
Me too. It's so far behind me. But then I see shit online. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, then you hear things and you're like, people do that? Like,
Yeah.
that's how people feel? That's what people say?
That he's a bad texter. He just like doesn't text me that often because
Yeah, he's gone MIA for the past 48 hours.
yeah.
Like, okay, should we call the cops? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that no way. But people do that. They're like, oh, he's a bad texter. He doesn't text well.
That's Steve, though. I didn't speak to him all day.
Yeah, but you're gonna see him today.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing is what I'm saying. Like, not even if I was going to see him, if I don't speak to him all day, like, the way I feel in the relationship, like, I'm like, oh, okay, been working all day. If I,
20-year-old you.
like, I'm just not insecure. So I would literally just, my naive self would be like, you're busy.
No, you would be like, why didn't you text me all day?
If you were working?
Well, you're 20 years old. I don't know what the fuck you're doing that you're working.
Yeah, maybe if I was trying to be like, hello,
Yeah,
like,
like,
where are you?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I haven't spoken to you.
Like, wake up.
Yeah,
No, that would happen. And they would be purposely not texting you.
that's the thing.
It would be
It's
like
the evil behind it.
Yeah, literally it's the intention. It's like you purposely didn't do it
Yeah.
to like be mean.
Yeah. Now I'm like, oh, I don't want to tell you over text. Like, I'm going to see you later. And like, I want to like explain the whole story when I see you.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you're gonna text all day and then see each other. It's like what was happening?
Yeah.
But back then you might not see each other after school. I'm gonna say after school because when you're younger.
Also, like when you're younger, life's more exciting because like now it's like 9 to 5 jobs type of thing. Like nothing is happening during the day.
Yeah, John texted me today like, how's the day? I'm like, it's the
He's
day.
just jealous that you're working from home.
No, I was in the office today.
Oh, but I mean just in general, you have a work
Yeah,
from home
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
He's probably just like he's miserable, like out, you know?
Literally, but he had it for all of COVID. I think
He
it
had
was
a
like
good
4
run.
years at home or 3 years. They milked it.
He had a good run.
He had a good run. Now he's excited to be back.
No, he's not.
He is a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like I think it feels good because sometimes when I go in office, I was like, oh, why don't you like work from home these days that I go in? It's like, no, I want to go in
Why would he work from home the days that you go in?
because then he could be home alone. Because it's hard to both be working from. Oh yeah, it's not like we're trying to work together in this space.
Okay, you literally are like, when I'm home, I need you out.
Yeah, it's hard because we would talk. We're both on calls. We're both like doing things. We're distracting.
Yeah.
You know?
I get so excited, like, because I work from home, my job. The days that he'll work from home, I'm like, oh my God, I have a coworker today.
We were working from home together for like an overlap, and we didn't take advantage of going out for lunch. You know, like we're both home.
It's lunchtime. Let's like go out.
Yeah, we didn't take advantage of that.
No, because during the week, I'm like trying to be a healthy girl.
Yeah, but I would go eat a healthy meal.
Yeah,
And the places that you want to go during the weekend,
it's packed.
yeah, and during the week is like the perfect time to go. And it was just a missed opportunity for us.
When he decides to work from home a random day, you'll get it back.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll see if he works from home tomorrow.
Fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
We're not even home tomorrow.
No, I know. That's why. Oh, because you're staying with me.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
I'm delirious. I'm hungry. Okay, well, thank you for listening to another episode of Two of a Kind. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you. Bye.